All right, now here we have another geometric sequence problem. It's a bit of an intermediate problem. We want to find the first term, which is a1, right? As well as the common ratio for this geometric sequence, given the fourth term, which is 112, and the ninth term, which is 3584. So how can we find these just given those two terms? So we know a4, right? So that's 112. Then we have a5, a6, a7, a8, and finally we have 3584, which is a9. So we're missing all this information here. We don't know what it is. And then we want to go the other way and eventually find a1, the first term. So how can we do that? Well, look at this. We have a4, right? To find the next term, to find a5, all we need to do is multiply a4 by r, with common ratio. So the next term is just 112 times r. The next term over will be 112r squared. Next term over, 112r cubed. Why r squared? Because we just multiplied r by another r, then another r again, and then finally we get 112r to the 4, and to get to a9 from the previous, we can actually just multiply a4 by r to the 5. Or in other words, multiply 112r to the 4 by r again, giving us this term right here. So it follows that a4 times r to the power of 5 will be equal to, well, sorry, a9, the ninth term. And look at this. 4 plus 5 is 9. That's always going to work out, by the way. So I can plug in 112 for a4, plug in 3584 for a9, and solve for r to the power of 5. So I'm just going to get started by dividing both sides by 112. 3584 divided by 112 is just 32. Then I can take the fifth root of both sides. A lot of people forget how to take the fifth root using a calculator. Usually, we have to do this, 32 to the power of 1 over 5. Many calculators are going to have to use that function. So we get 2. So we know the common ratio now, but we also want to find the first term. How do we find the first term? Well, we can just use the general term formula. an equals a1 times r to the power of n minus 1. And I can use this term, say a4. Okay, and I can say that, ran out of room here, I'm going to start working over here. So a4 will be equal to a1, 2 times r to the power of 4 minus 1. We already know what this is. It's 112. We don't know what a1 is, but we do know what r is, which is just, forgot it? Yeah, 2. There we go. Times 2, a1 times 2 to the power of 3, because 4 minus 1 is 3. So 112 is equal to a1 times 8, because 2 cubed is 8. Then we can divide both sides by 8, and there we have a1. Fantastic. 112 divided by 8 is just 14. Voila. So we found the first term, we have found the common ratio. So at this point, we're done.